begin our fish, our piranha, we need to fold our paper in a specific way so it will look like its mouth is opening on us. I'm going to take my paper long ways, it's standing tall, and fold it up. Then, after I folded it up, I'm going to take the top end, just the one that I just folded up, and I'm going to bring it down to meet the new bottom. Okay, so I should get a paper that I can open up, and it will have two small rectangles at the bottom that I can put together. So I do that now. Alright, I've decided I want my fish to face this direction, so my C is going to curve outwards towards that direction. If this is the face, I want the face to be curving this way. So I'll start near the top, and notice that my paper is closed. We're going to work on it closed first and then open it later. Am I drawing one big curve at once? No, I'm doing little lines together. All right, so I have this nice kind of shallow C, and I need to bring back the body before I bend the tail back out. I'm going to rotate my paper because this is way easier to do. I am curving my body back in towards the folded line on both sides. I'm not going to go all the way in, I'm going to just go most of the way in. I want to make sure I've got about it equal on both sides here. And I get towards the middle, bring my line up on both sides, and then together. Now, I could make mine straight. I could do a wavy line or a zigzag line. I think I'm going to make mine wavy. And be very careful about that folded line. When you're finished, put your pencil down. Okay, now for the mouth is tricky. This is because we need to make sure the top lip is on the top of the fold and the bottom lip is on the bottom fold. So I'm making almost like a half circle, starting at the fold, going up. So if I lift it up, that whole half circle is right on the one side of the folded line. Then on the other side of the folded line, I'm making a second half circle sticking up. Almost like a backwards 3. And you can see this one's on the fold, that one's behind. Then I can connect them. Almost like a heart. Inside of this line, I can get rid of that little part of the face. And this fold is like the opening mouth. This is the mouth that opens. So the bottom lip and the top lip are separated. I'm going to draw a nice big eye for my fish and decide which way I want him to look. I want him to look up, so I'm going to make my C, or my second C, looking up. When you're done, pencil down. Alright, the fins, I'm going to make a fin up top, and since my tail is wavy, I'm going to make my fin wavy too. And you can make it straight if you want. I'm just making it a little fancier. You could add some lines. Might make some lines here too. Now I'm going to do the scales. The scales are what's going to take a little bit of time because you want each scale to be big enough that you can color it in. So you don't want to draw them all at once, and I'll show you what I mean. When I'm curving, I'm doing one C, and then I'm stopping. Doing another C. Oop, ran into the folded line. I'm just going to kind of hold it down a little bit. Bring it in and stop. Curve it out. Bring it in and stop. Curve it out, and then when I get to the body, I'll just stop. So I have my face open here, and then the scales are going to be all back here into the tail. Now I have little V's here, little points. Wherever you see a point is where you're going to put your next C. Right in the middle, just like that. In between where that V is. There's another V here. So I'll start where I stopped and go up. And I've got to kind of skip over the folded line. And over to the other side of that V. There's another V here. Up and over. Now I have a really big gap of space here. I could treat that like another V. Make another scale that comes up. And maybe make a second one here. So you have to kind of use your imagination a little bit sometimes if there's no V. If this is a big space, I'll add a scale. I've got a V. Make another scale. Notice my fish scales aren't tiny. I have friends who do like really tiny little scales like this, and then they never finish because they have to color all those little tiny things in. Don't make them tiny, make them bigger. You also don't want to do all your scales at the same time. I have friends who do this. That doesn't look very nice, and you can't color that in. That's not something you can color in. Those are scribble lines. Don't make wiggly lines down your fish. Make C's that connect with each other. That's what you want. That's what's going to make it look like a fish. I'll stop where the tail is. Now this was the easy part. The closed, happy, nice looking fish is finished. Which bends it down and down. Now we're going to turn him into a piranha. Opening our paper up. Now we need to connect the top part of our fish with the bottom part of our fish. Do the bottom here and the top there. So we can get them both in the frame. There we go. Alright. So if this is my mouth and it is open, I have to attach the lips. First, I'm going to close off those lines. There. Then I'm going to go all the way to the back corner of the mouth. I'm going to connect this back corner to this back corner. And I'm going to curve it slightly out so it really looks like a mouth. And then right around where this folded line is, I'm going to curve it back in a little bit. Who's got a big mouth? And the other part in the back that we need to connect is the tail. Can you see the tail? You can see the tail. So I have a wavy line. I'm going to connect the new wavy line all the way down and make sure it connects. Alright, now I have more of the face I need to connect. Remember, the face doesn't have scales on it. So I will make some more C's close to where the mouth is. Go all the way down. And make sure you connect it with that last line. Right. So this is the new face and tail. The only thing left to fill in are all of the scales. When you're finished with the face part, put your pencil down. Alright. In order for it to look seamless, I'm going to take, you can see part of a scale here. There's a V here. I'm going to complete the scale. Part of a scale here. Complete the scale. And just do that with all of them. And all of this extra space will get more scales. Anywhere where you see a V, make a C. V, C. V, C. Anywhere I go. Now, oh, I have a scale here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone so fast. Looks like I want to connect this guy here. And then I'll have a smaller scale there. Sometimes you gotta work both ways, going up or down. When I get back to the tail, I just kind of have to stop somewhere. Oops. And make those straight lines. Leave a little space for the tail in the back. You can kind of see our fish.